What's up, everyone? It's your boy Brizuela. Wait, I know what you must be thinking, so let me spell that out. B-R-I-Z-U-E-L-A, Brizuela. I'm a DJ producer born and raised from LA. Welcome to Vinyl Cratez. This is where you're gonna discover classic records from EDM to hip hop. Yes, 12-inch vinyl. What? You must be thinking. Music was on vinyl? Yes, a long time ago. So, welcome to Vinyl Cratez. Without further ado, we're gonna kick off the show. All right, let's get into the Vinyl Cratez and see what we got right now. Yes, look, music came. If you were a DJ back in the 70s, 80s, 90s, and early 2000s, you put your records. This is how you would show up to the club. You would grab an old school record, and these record crates basically came personalized. You could have them yellow, blue, pink, clear. This one's clear, obviously. So yeah, back in the days, this is how you had records. You showed up to the club or whatever you were spinning at in a good old 60-pound damn record crate. So let's get into it. So we're gonna go into the first record from the crate, and we're gonna go. And this is George Centeno, Blow Your Mind EP. This record was really special in LA. George Centeno was a DJ producer from LA. This guy was making insane music back in the days, and this was hard house. This is a 12-inch hard house record, you know, but this is the roots. This is where this style of music came from. It came from LA, and George Centeno was one of the sickest producers back in those days. And when this record came out, it just blew every club from coast to coast. Everybody was playing it, from Richard Vision to Bad Boy Bill to Bam Bam, you name it. And it's crazy because this record back then, when it was brand new, when it first came out, it was $11.99, and it only had 2 songs. On side A, and on the B side, it had the acapellas to the actual song itself. So George Centeno on Abstract Records back in the days, released in 1999. This was, man, what a record. It gives me back memories playing this, because you'd step into a club, whether it was Florentine Gardens or the Arena or Circus Disco or any of those clubs back in the days, you know, you'd hear this record for sure. This was a floor filler. This record was banging at midnight. You know, a club wasn't a club if they weren't playing this one particular. This one was sick. Number 23, Abstract, George Centeno, Blow Your Mind, the EP. You know, find it. If you love hard house, classic, electronic dance music, you can go to a record store and dig the crates and see if you can find it. But this was the roots to LA hard house back in the days. This is where hard house came from. It came from LA, moved to Chicago, and it migrated everywhere else. But George Centeno, Blow Your Mind, the EP. Yeah. All right, so check this out. I got another one from the Vinyl Cratez. This one's really cool. This one's by DJ Work and DJ Nemesis, Abstract Noise Volume 2. Now, this record here, Abstract Noise Volume 2, was a club banger. Man, if you thought this one was a banger, this one was a heater. This record here, you walked into the club and you heard this one banging at 138 beeps per minute. Yeah, that's what hard house was. It was 135, 138 BPMs. You know, and so much that, you know, whenever I would play it, this record would always get everybody on the dance floor, no matter what. This was a prime heated record, and I would have doubles. Look at that. I would have doubles. Why do you have doubles? Well, in today's generation, if you want doubles, it's simple. You get an MP3, copy and paste, and that's it. But back in the days when you were DJing on records, you needed to buy 2 records. Each record cost $11.99, $12.99. Why? Because if you wanted to do tricks, you know, if you wanted to show off and do some cool stuff, you needed 2 records. And that's just, you know, incorporating a hip hop technique to dance music. And usually those tricks were associated with hip hop DJs, you know, old school DJs like Jazzy Jeff and, you know, Cool Herc and, you know, The Executioners and DJ Pickles and all those guys. But when it came to house, you know, hard house or EDM, You know, very, very, very few DJs incorporated that technique. And I was one of those guys back in those days that was incorporating hip hop techniques into dance music. That's why, you know, I had 2 copies. So this one by DJ Work and DJ Nemesis, Abstract Noise Volume 2. DJ Work was a very, very, very gifted DJ, producer, had a very unique vision. I think when he came to producing music, he understood, and these guys were making music bare bone. They didn't have no technology back then. They didn't have no crazy 10 gigs of plutonic RAM and 1,000 terabytes of, no, they just had a simple drum machine, an SP1200, and a simple keyboard and a floppy 32 megabyte floppy disk, and that's how they were making these records. And these records were being heard all over the world, you know. And DJ Work and Nemesis, these guys were a fine example of hard house coming out of LA, not Chicago, not Boston or New York or San Francisco or Amsterdam or Holland. You know, this shit here was banging coming out of LA. You know, if you ever have a chance, dig the crates, look for this record, DJ Work and Nemesis, Abstract Noise Volume 2. Bam on Abstract Music. This was release number 12, and I'm sorry, number 21. This was the 21th release for Abstract, so yeah, you heard it. Peace. Thank you for tuning into Vinyl Cratez episode 1. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Also, drop a comment. Let us know what's your favorite record, whether it's EDM, whether it's hip hop, or anything in between. It's all about knowing music through records. Stay tuned to the next episode where we're just gonna dig the crates a little more. So for now, peace and love, and remember, it's all about the music. Boom.